Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I am doing a story time. So crazy story, you know. So this video is going to be about how I got my driver's license. This is a crazy ass story. I don't know how it's going to work, but let's get into the video. And before the video goes on, make sure, I don't want to forget, but make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell also if you want to see more videos that I post every single week. But without further ado, let's get going. Okay, crazy story. So in Canada, in BC, in British Columbia, when you start driving, you have to take the test. So you take the test first, and then after you take the test, they give you an L. That means you're a learner driver. So when I was 17, I turned 16. When you turn 16, you have the ability to take your L. When I turned 16, I contemplated on getting my L. And then after that, I was like, I don't want to get it, because everyone was saying it was hard. But when I took it, it was just easy. Like, I got it. So after getting my L, I was still contemplating. And then after, my cousin came through and he's like, yo Sam, you gotta get your N. So N is like your novice license, that's your driver's license. So he's like, get your N. And then I'm out here thinking, how am I gonna get my N? I'm gonna fail this test. So I use this car. I practiced with this car. Like a few times, and then after, like, usually I would practice with this car, and I would, like, he would go to work, and I'll drop him off at work, and I'll use the car. Mind you, this is illegal. This is illegal. It was insane. Okay, I drove responsible. I drove responsibly. So and he trusted me with his car. So after that, he was like, I would pick him up from work. You know, like, I use his car. I was very used to his car. I would drive my dad's car to learn and stuff, but I need to get my N. So the time comes, I'm like, you know what? Let me just get my N. I need to get my N. So my cousin is like, Sam, well, I call him. I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, what's good? And then after that, I'm like, yo, so I need to get my N pretty soon. He's like, it's about time, man. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's about time. It's been a while. And then, so it was a weekend. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna need your car. Can you help me? You know, directions and stuff. And I didn't even read the book, by the way. Mind you, did not read a book. There's this book you have to read to get your N or whatever. I learned from people. I just learned from people. I didn't want to read the book. But so sooner than later, he's like, well, the days keep coming closer. So it was like a Wednesday. And then I called him. After calling him, I got the car. We learned at night and then went for driving. The next day, same thing. We went for driving. And then after that, it was like Thursday night. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting my N tomorrow. And I was taking deep breath, like my heart was pounding. It was insane. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. It's crazy. And then, okay, this is the crazy part. When you book for a road test, you have to book like 5 months in advance, okay? I never booked a road test. You have to book your road test 5 months in advance. And I didn't book it at all. So I'm talking to him on the phone, and he's like, you're going tomorrow. And I'm like, I need to breathe. And then this is what he told me. And it stuck to me. He told me, he's like, you know what, Sam? You're not going to do a test, but you're going to pick up your driver's license. I was like, hell yeah. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm going to pick up my driver's license. That's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to do that. So I took his car home to my house, illegally again, drove it here, parked it, and this is what he told me. He's like, tomorrow morning, when you drive, take off the L. So when you're driving, you have to put the L on top to make sure that you know that that's an L driver and that's an N driver. So I took off the L the next morning. I woke up at 6 a.m. I was so ready for this. I was so ready for this. I was so ready. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm going. I am going. It's happening. Today it's happening. It was a Friday morning. And this is what happened. I woke up 6 a.m. and I drove the car. I live in Surrey, and it's like Burnaby is like 15-minute drive away from here. So I woke up super early. I took off the L, put it in the car, and I drove this car to Burnaby. I'm driving the car, you know, went over the bridge. I got to the place. When I got to the driver's license place, the driver's whatever, when I got to the test place, I wasn't even scheduled that day. So I got there, I took out the L from the car, I slammed it on the back, and then and then I went inside and I'm like, can I do standby? And this is in Burnaby. I did standby. I literally waited an hour, 1 hour. And then they called me. They're like, Samantha, for road test. And I was like, oh, my heart was pounding like crazy, like literally crazy. And then after that, I went in and the guy's like, my name is this. I don't even know his name. I forgot his name. He told me his name. He told me that he's, you know, like he's gonna be testing me. And I was like, let's do this. I was driving, you know, I did my thing. When we came back from the road test, he's like, Samantha, congratulations. You have passed your driver's license. I was like, are you serious? Are you freaking serious? Oh my God. This is what I did. I went inside, they took my picture or whatever. I tried to look good. And then after they took my picture, they gave me the N sign. And then I walked out, I took the L off, put the N back on, and I drove home. I just drove home and I got my driver's license. I was like, whoa, I drove myself illegally to go get my driver's license, and it was insane. But yeah, that's my crazy story on how I got my driver's license. I don't know if it's that crazy to you guys, but it's actually crazy to me because I didn't believe I'd drive myself without a license, without a valid driver's license to Burnaby to go get my driver's license, my original driver's license. But that was a crazy story, and don't do what I did. I really wanted my driver's license apparently, clearly. Don't do what I did because what I did was a crazy story, and I drove responsibly, which was amazing that I drove responsibly. But that's my crazy story on how I got a driver's license. I literally didn't even take any classes, which was insane. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and don't take my advice. Don't drive with take my advice. Don't drive without a valid driver's license. But I did it, which was crazy. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching my video. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. See ya.